Now that you have an initial list of keywords, let's refine the list a bit more by removing ambiguous terms, terms that are too broad or difficult or over-competitive. So the process is here, take a look at your list for ambiguous terms that may have different meanings to different people. Several years ago, we had a client who was in the business of designing CD-ROM covers and providing CD-ROM duplication services. We were hired to modify their website in an effort to improve their rankings in the search engines. Initially, after meeting with clients and staff at the firm, we focused our efforts on the terms CD-ROM replication and CD-ROM duplication. However, after analyzing their competitors' pages and seeing who was being successful in this search space, we found out that the successful sites were using the terms CD duplication and CD burning. No ROM at the end, -ROM, and they weren't using the word replication. The term CD burning did not have as much meaning for the staff of this company as the people who were actually looking for these services, and we didn't discover that until we had really done a thorough analysis of the top 3 or 4 sites on each of the major search engines. Also, look out for keywords that are too broad or general, or actually too specialized as well, to be effective. In this example, we were originally looking at CD replication, but the people who were actually their main customers for this client were musicians looking to get a CD-ROM cover designed and then maybe 3,000 or 4,000 of a CD burned containing the band's music. And they just did not have the word CD replication in their mind when they were going to Google and searching for those services. As another example, suppose you have a website that promotes online courses on web design. Do you think people would use the search term web design to find these services, or would they be more specific? Although the term web design does generate a lot of searches per month, a quick test in Google searching for the term web design yields more than 11 million results. Unfortunately, people landing on this particular page here are probably not going to be looking for your specific services. Here are some additional tips to consider at this stage of your keyword refinement. 1. Avoid words that are ultra-competitive. For my CD-ROM duplication client, the term CD-ROM duplication is probably much too competitive. A better term might be San Francisco Bay Area CD-ROM duplication, or your musician's source for CD-ROM duplication. 2. Focus on words that are narrowly defined but still highly relevant. You want to have the word CD somewhere if you're in the CD-ROM duplication business. 3. Don't try to optimize for too many keywords. Find 3 or 4 that seem to work well for your particular business and then test them. If you find out that these words didn't pan out very well, then you can refine your keyword search work and go with an alternative set. But to begin with, don't do 10 or 12, do 3 or 4. At this point, we need to determine which terms are used most often by people looking for your products, services, or information. We could use a tool to provide accurate statistics on the popularity of one keyword versus another. I will cover exactly such a tool called Word Tracker in the next tutorial.